So, dear Dhamma practitioners, this is our ongoing meditation session. Be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. And keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully Enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in these ongoing meditation sessions, we try to share some basic informations for yourself to develop a very clear foundation for your meditation practice. So when it comes to our conventional life, always we have to remember this everything conditioned by something else. If anything, that whatever you experience is conditioned by something else, that means you should not harbor, you not clinging to, you should not hold it to that. Even though you experience it in the moment, it's not belong to you. But when we experience in the moment, according to the moment of the feelings, sometimes our mental formations, our cankers, call it again and again and again. So that is the very nature of this body. But still you have to remember, whatever you experience with this eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind, it is only for the moment. And whatever the life you gain, even this life, by the time this everything going to go away, And even you come back again and again, or wherever you experience the life, any existence, it's itself not going to be sustainable. It always depending from something, and it always belong to change. So then just imagine, whatever we achieve, whatever we hold, whatever we want, or whatever we gain, that anything not going to be there for another moment. So if you understand this principle, it will help for you to little bit withdraw from the moment or back up from the situation rather than holding it to or clinging it to it. So that is a skill that you have to develop. For that, you need some kind of wisdom, because just doing something not going to help for you. Even practicing even tranquilizing mind not going to help for you. That's why you need the vipassana knowledge, vipassana understanding. So the vipassana means deeply, thoroughly, you observe how things come to be as they are. Everything, whatever belong to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. These all six faculties, all these six consciousness, all the object related to these six faculties, that is what called everything. And if you are capable to see how it come to be as it is, then you will recognize it always happened because of something. This cause and conditions everywhere, all the time. Whatever you name as the world or as universe, it all depending from cause and conditions. So understanding this without personalizing, without having self-centered mind, or without having preconditioned mind, if you are capable to see this nature, that understanding itself will help you to withdraw from the grasping or clinging, holding, harboring nature. For that, there is a step-by-step method you have to develop. So the very basic principle, even though our purpose is gaining the wisdom, there are very basic foundation you have to put into this practice. Before the Buddha, people used to practice in many ways, but they didn't know how to gain the complete liberation or the Nibbana. They were practicing to gain some kind of high mental powers or kind of like a transformation to themselves, or get into some kind of heavenly existence. But no one knew how to completely get out of this. So there are four principles, there are three principles or the three practice you have to develop to gain any kind of physical, mental development. So one is moral discipline, moral principles, which we call the sila. So in conventional life, even for your spiritual life, one of the things that you have to remember, just doing everything the way it appears or the way you want, not going to gain that liberation. So you have to have some kind of discipline inside you. So before the Buddha, people had certain discipline to gain that whatever high mental powers or the transformation to themselves. But they didn't have the idea how you can have disciplinary codes or how you can have moral discipline to attaining to liberation. So then just imagine, stay away from something or just not doing anything, not going to help for you to get out of this suffering or the samsara or this life circle. That's why you need to understand very clearly that what you want out of this practice. Because until the day you understand that you really want to get out of this, maybe whatever your practice not going to help to gain that. So then all the disciplinary codes, of course, bring you some kind of success. But sometimes it will help you to maintain your life properly. It will help you to maintain your conventional level of your personal life, your social life, even your spiritual life to certain level to gain some kind of good result. But gaining good result and finding liberation or finding the Nibbana are two different things. So then always remember, when it comes to this Nibbana practice, when you go towards the complete end of this samsaric journey, so you have to remember, it is disciplining within your own eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind faculties. So you experience this world with these faculties, even though you don't see that maybe you like things that when you see through your eyes, or when you may like to hear things from outside. Maybe you may like many kind of smells that exist outside. Of course, you like to taste many things as tongue object or as food from the outside. Maybe you think that is the attachment. So because of that, sometimes we try to withdraw from it. We say, oh, I'm not going to see it anymore. Oh, I'm not going to hear that. Oh, I'm not going to smell it. Oh, I'm not going to eat it. And thinking like that, oh, I'm going to stay away from this sensation. Thinking like that. Sometimes you try to discipline with this outside world. But there is an invisible thread, bond, happen deeply in your consciousness. You may not hear it before. And sometimes, for some people, maybe you are hearing it today for the first time in your life. And we thought, oh, this is I have no attachment. So in that way, we think we have no attachment towards the outside world. But that is not enough for you to attain to liberation or the Nibbana. What is then you need? Where you need to discipline? Not what you see through your eyes, that you have attachment, greediness, lust. Of course, there is a lust. There is a lust or the greediness or the attachment that when you hear through your ears. But deeper in your consciousness, listen this very carefully. Like a spider create a web, and even if they know any fly hit the spider web, the spider itself deeply have the bond, attachment towards the net itself. So the spider cannot get out of that bond. Of course, if any fly hit it, it naturally go and respond to it, but still the spider has a deeper connection to all over the net. So like that, your consciousness, it doesn't matter you see something or not. You have a deeper attachment to your eye. Because of that attachment, you like to see through it. You have deeper attachment to your own ear. See something, when something try to hit your face, maybe you try to naturally protect your eye. This entire system that always naturally designed to protect your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So that deeply your consciousness has a design to hold it. So it's 24/7, always there. Even you go to sleep, maybe you have no any desire to open your eyes and see, but see that you see the dreams. So what is the dream does? Because this eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind related to your deeper consciousness. It doesn't matter you see this world or not. It can survive itself. And sometimes you think, oh, without seeing that, I can't. No, 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 no. You are more stronger than what you think. Oh, maybe you think without hearing that, I can't live. No. Already, you are capable to, without seeing through your eye, without hearing your ear, without smelling anything from outside, without tasting from your tongue, without having any companionship around you, still your consciousness has a design, that the design to survive itself. How? Through mental formations, cankers, memory. It's stronger than you think. It has a long, 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 long history. So because of that history, your consciousness has a deeper attachment to this I, the very complete process of I. To ear, nose, tongue, body. So the vipassana means one way you deeply see this, how your deeper, this consciousness always have the attachment, how it always keep the connection, communication. And when it comes to the very foundation of this disciplinary codes, or the seal, or moral disciplines, remember, it is not that you stay away from that seeing things. You start to slowly have the discipline, your consciousness, and in between your consciousness and your eye, that to make it discipline itself. Not that putting this outside the worldly object away. No, no, no. The deeper desire, the currents always happening in you. So just imagine whatever that in front of you, whatever available, your eye capable to be happy with it. When you have too many things, you are capable to have choice. Otherwise, just imagine if there's only one thing, you will go with that. How? Because the eye, it doesn't matter that much that what you see this outside object. The eye has a deep, your consciousness has a deeper connection with the mechanism of the eye. So then focus to that. So see, try to tackle that current that happening always flow through your this eye. So the ear the same. And sometimes we think when you stay away from listening to certain sound, voice, or you are disciplining your eye. No, that is not the Buddha's teaching. For a conventional level, for a certain level, that it will help for you to maintain your life more comfortably. But you have to remember, you have to tackle your deeper consciousness. Your awareness has a deeper bond that always with this ear itself. Because that is how, when you are in the mother's womb, when it come, the consciousness come to mother's womb. And that consciousness has a capability to design this eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. See, it is not a physically come like that. It is the energy. So that the consciousness, if you don't have the any bond or the any desire with your this eye, then you are not capable to build it inside your mother's womb. So the ear, nose, the same. So the tongue, and then sometimes you think, oh, now I can stay away from this kind of aromas. And then you think you are disciplining your nose. No. So the tongue also, say, most of time how we discipline our tongue, stay away from certain food. Or maybe you think, oh, I am vegetarian, I don't eat meat. But maybe you are so attached to potato, or maybe you are so attached to salad. And if there is only salad available, you enjoy that. If the only potato available, you will enjoy that. There were time. There was a kind of like a 7-year drought in Sri Lanka, long time ago. There was no any food. So only one kind of tree used to survive, and everybody used to eat that tree leaves because that is available. But still, and some people enjoy it, like you having a kind of like a steak. You can do that. You can enjoy potato like you enjoy some kind of meat. And as you know that nowadays that there are a lot of people vegetarian, and because of that, and there are some product that you can find. It's vegetarian chicken. What is that? It gives the taste like chicken. And it's kind of like a tofu. Tofu is vegetarian, but it gives kind of like a, meat taste, fish. And then you say, oh, I am vegetarian. Of course, you don't eat the real meat. But you know what's happening? Your mind, your tongue consciousness enjoy meat. So it doesn't matter what you eat. If you are capable to tackle the consciousness and the connection with this tongue consciousness, and if you are capable to tackle that and minimize that desire to eat, the greediness to eat, that is where you have to focus. See how difference when it comes to vipassana level of practice. It's totally different than this conventional level of being disciplined. It doesn't matter what you eat for your hunger, but you are deeply, completely cut down this greediness, the lust that happening. Oh, I like it. See, sometimes people eat potato. They go crazy for that. If anybody jump into that, they are potato, they get mad. No? So that's why you have to think a little bit more deeply. And even with the people, association, the sensation, sometimes you think you stay away from kind of like we call kind of like a bad people. So you say bad energy. Oh, that person have bad energy. And you stay away from that people, and then you think you are very good now. But you attach to sometimes your own skin. And you just enjoy your own head touching it, and you enjoy that sensation. Rubbing your own body, you feel so good. So that is where you attach to the skin, you attach to your body. So that is what makes you keep going. Not you that you stay away from other people. No. Deeply your consciousness attached to this body. So that's why deeply you have to be disciplined with this, your own body, not to give too much comfort to it. That doesn't mean you put it to deeper suffering. No, like a very ascetic practice. No. There are some people still, they live like animals. They give a hard time to this body and putting fire around and kind of like a burning. No, you should not practice like that things. That is not what. Here deeply, this is nothing to do with this physical way of discipline. That is the important thing you have to understand. It's nothing to do that you dealing with this physical or no. It is completely mental practice. You become disciplined with mentally. You discipline, it doesn't matter that whatever next to you, whatever the people, you're not going to categorize this person, good person, bad person, or like that. But deeply, you are capable to keep balance your deeper consciousness and these physical feelings. But most of the time we think, oh, stay away from bad people. Of course, for a certain level, for beginners, it is very necessary. But when you go deeper into, always remember, being disciplined, practicing morality, it is inside you, in between your consciousness and your physical body. It's nothing to do with other people. Stay away from other people. So when it comes to that, now I hope that you understand basically where you should focus. It's not, of course, it will help in a certain level. From the beginning, it will help you to practice with the outside. But by the time, bring more and more and more effort to neutralize this inner current. Otherwise, what will happen? I will tell you, more disciplined people sometimes get more disappointed. How? Because you may stay away from seeing this unwanted things, or the people say kind of like bad things, kind of like now you are used to see always the good things. And what happened by the time? In case if you see little bit bad things, you get so mad or disappointed, unhappy. Just imagine you used to hear always the good thing. You push always the bad things, bad things. Now you condition yourself, oh, I am hearing only good. In case if you hear a little bit something bad, you get so disappointed, mad. Why? Because you become more sensitive to that things then. Just imagine you keep washing always washing your hands, and this all hand sanitizers and putting always. By the time, what will happen to this skin? You become more sensitive to germs. Right away, it will catch you. Same like just imagine you think, oh, I am vegetarian, I don't eat meat. And you think, oh, you are only vegetarian and you eat salad. Just imagine by mistake. You go somewhere and you eat something, and by mistake, in your salad, there was a little bit tiny piece of chicken. You ate it by mistake, and then later you recognize, and your entire body start to react to it, and you vomit it, and maybe you feel kind of like sick. See? That what you practice can put you to sickness. But vipassana level of practice, nothing to do with that. It never put you to sickness. That is the important thing you have to understand. So this is why in the world nowadays, even though we practice yoga, meditation, most of the spiritual things, chanting, what happened? People become allergic to bad things, and they become sick. That is why all over the world now, more than spiritually wise people, you will see spiritually sick people. Why? Because they, on the surface level, they try to push the world away from them. And then they put the mask, oh, I am good. I am practicing good. I am practice meditation. And compassion, loving kindness. Oh, may all living beings be well and happy. But if you see a bad person, oh, that person is bad. No? What's the meaning of all living beings? No, if you see a rat, you you get disappointed. If you see a snake or tiger, you get afraid. But what do you mean by all living beings when you open your heart to all living beings? Why the mosquitoes are not included to that? That's why you have to get out of this hanky-panky spiritual practice. It's because everywhere people, they don't go deeper into that. That's just only surface level, putting labels. So that's why practicing vipassana level is you have to spiritually be matured. That is why. Don't be spiritually this ignorance. Don't spiritually become sick. Don't get allergy to the world. Don't get allergy to bad things. Then itself you are creating a very big trouble yourself. Why? Because good or bad, whatever, right or wrong, it is conventional, and it's always going to be in the world. Wherever you are, it's going to be there. So then there is no escape for you. Then always you struggle with it. So that's why rather than being disciplined with outside world, try to be disciplined inside. Discipline with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. Don't try to discipline with the good things and pushing away the bad things. No, tackle the desire. Desire to see good things or desire to categorize things. Cut it down. So whatever available, be neutralized with it. Accept it as a part of the world and neutralize your desire, knowingly nothing is permanent. So that is how you can practice this disciplinary code or the sila related to vipassana or the nibbana. So then by the time you are capable to end your own eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. So the world always going to be there. Remember, this world, billion eons by eons, this world in different forms, it's going to be in this physical world going to be there. But it is up to you within this time, you are capable to end your samsaric journey. So focus to that. So then rather than empowering, rather than enriching your deeper consciousness and eye, consciousness and ear, consciousness and nose, consciousness and tongue, consciousness and body, consciousness and mind, connection, neutralize it. Reduce the strength and the power of it. Knowingly that whatever the desire arises, don't hold it as you. No, it arises as a result of some kind of conditions inside. And little bit withdraw from the moment. Little bit reduce the power of it. You don't need to try hard. Only thing you have to be, you have to develop the wisdom, because when you have the wisdom, that is where you can practice this all without a struggle. Just imagine anything. Just imagine you go to the mechanic, and if the person struggle to fix that, that means he doesn't have wisdom about it. If anybody have wisdom, even in the conventional world, what does that mean? There's no struggle for that. So then, for the world the same, for the life the same, if you struggle with things, that means you don't have wisdom about it. So the Nibbana the same. This is nothing to do with the kind of like a worldly wrestling field. No. Meditation, when you come to meditation, it is not, your minds cannot kind of like become a war. No. You develop the wisdom, understand and recognize how things come to be as they are. And that understanding itself will help you to get out of it. So that is the moral discipline. And the tranquility state, the same. Tranquility state you have to develop to see things very clearly, not to hold or harboring to it. And the next one, so Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So the Panya means the wisdom. So the wisdom means you have to see the very cause and effect, how things come to be as they are. When you have the very clear tranquility state related to the vipassana knowledge, then you are capable to see things without getting attached to that tranquility state. But mainly start to practice with this moral discipline. So don't get allergy to the world. Don't get allergy to whatever the good or the bad things. Don't get attached to whatever the good things. Good or bad, right or wrong, black or white, everything. Pain or pleasure, everything. Part of the world, everything conditioned by something, and nothing can be forever. So once you see that, little by little, start to see how your deeper inner desires have the connection in between your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and be disciplined there. No one can see that. Only you know it. But by the time, that will take you to the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. So your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Swapateva, oh, may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens through the sensation, recognize it. Do nothing extra. Bring attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. All six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Also, by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata chammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi. Addaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadhi maranam ha paribundhisami. Idang me punya kammang asavakkayavang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.